Today we're going to kind of look at Solomon Salama. Had a great performance here recently at the USBC Masters after a great performance over in Europe representing Team USA at the Youth Championships. So we're kind of look at a couple of years for him, 2018 and 2017, when he was part of Team USA's U15 program. Over here left I have 2017, and over here on the right I have 2018. Really a great talented player. He's making a little bit of changes on his game. Still young, still going to be refining his game, but a lot of talent. So we'll kind of start right here on the stance. You can see over here in 2017, really stiff-legged a little bit. Got his hand placements a little bit, the ball more closer to his chin. Over here you can see that the elbow's out a little bit more, his hand's a little bit farther behind the back. But the biggest change you're going to be able to see is, we sit here and watch on the push-away start. Notice that the ball now went to the right of his chin, and it's gone right past the center of his belly button. If we go over here on last year's 2018, you notice that the ball stays placed between his chin and shoulder a little bit closer. As he starts his push now, you can see that we have a lot of twisting here in the past. This crossover foot is quite a ways over as opposed to being in line over here in 2018. So this alignment looks much more centered, whereas this one here, you can see a lot of his body is trying to go to the right. But again, he's trying to shoot the ball this direction. So now he takes the ball back. You notice how much cleaner he takes the ball back in this one versus in the past. You notice where he's going now, he has to twist and bring it back. He brings it back in the top of the backswing. Top of the backswing. This is kind of inside his shoulder. Notice the elbow placement where the ball is. Notice the elbow placement here with the ball. Much better position for your two-handers. That he's got the elbow above the ball to slightly inside the ball, where this one, the ball elbow, is going to be slightly on the outside of the ball. As he drops down into the finish, you'll notice here on the old one, watch his slide foot. As the slide foot goes into the finish, it's wanting to go to the left, which is going to be okay for your two-handers. You're going to be a little sideways anyway, and apparently he's trying to turn it right there. So as he tries to turn it to straight, his whole body is going to turn. And after the shot is thrown, you'll notice that the foot will move back to the right, or rotate to the left, excuse me, rotate to the left. So this is causing a lot of lateral movement in his body as he turns, rotates, and comes back. Now you watch here in 18 as he goes into the slide, the foot stays steady, shot goes through. Look at that slide foot right there, staying nice, balanced. This is going to be very efficient because we have virtually no rotation of his body. Going through the shot, it's going to be able to execute the shot, keep the ball on line. Looking at a little bit of posture. Going up in 2017, like a lot of young players, he's trying to get as much momentum as he can. And you notice that here he's standing on the very back of the approach. The heels are virtually over the back of the approach. Now here in 2018, he's moved forward, realizing that he doesn't need to be running so much fast, that control a little bit more of his legs. And so we start moving the ball, the push away. You notice that first step. Now notice here that we have this huge step that he's trying to run and get caught up. Drops the ball into the swing. Again, a long way he's going to have to go to travel here, where this one looks in a much better position. He loads up here. Now there's that little airborne that you're going to see a lot of two-handers, that he's actually, for a slight second right there, he's airborne here in the bottom. Same thing on the top there, he's airborne. Now he's getting ready to go into his finish position. He's going to be trying to do his slide from this pivot step right here on both of them. It's going to be much easier for him to drive into the finish at this distance than it is in this distance. He's going to be a long ways from that foul line. And as he tries to go, you'll see how stable. Now notice here how stable he's going to be right here with his slide foot versus back in the year before, because you can see that turning, popping, heel goes off the ground. We come down here to 2018, really stable, good foot placement, and drives through the shot. This is one reason that being one of the young talents and two-handers out there, that's why you're going to see a lot more of Solomon as we go forward.